eating his mother chocolate salads. What do I need to contact? Line. Thumbnail. I took a photo. I took the time to take a photograph. Left off my hashtags. Done got messed up again. What have a painting? Have another hashtag glitch painter, why not? I would like to add a hashtag giveaway, but I can't bloody do those. They were top game. Let's do it right. Let's put the Discord link in as well. Discord link. Go get my coffee now, you little bitch. Got that? I'll take my number coffee. I don't know how to talk. Got them how to speak, and now I win. I'm gonna mess up. I don't know how to talk properly. Son of a bitch! Oh, it's working. Right, Discord link. Oh, I need to make a Discord link. Go to the Discord link. Hey! Oh, you're going to make me turn on the other screen, aren't you? First world problems. Discord is opened on my other monitor. No. That's definitely first world problems. Come on, Discord. Just want to send the invite link. Even though I'm not managing to get on Discord. Ooh, look at those. Ah, Groot! Ooh. Oh. Oh, Nagash! Oh, okay. I was just poo-pooing. Oh, there's loads of good stuff going on Discord. Wow. The friggin' Saturnine Dreadnought is done. Holy moly. Well, base coded. And that battleship of Schmitt's is ridiculous. It's got brass bits on it. Didn't even think that was a thing. Oh, I hope it comes on. I can talk to you about that. Invites. Invite link. Edit to never expire. Never. Terminate. Copy. We're good. Finally, table. You silly dicks. Okay, right, that's now done, right? No, still got to save. But I have tidied up, which is nice. Not a painting area, but... You done? Yeah? No, still on papers. Come on, save. This is when no one's here. I've just been talking to myself, which is the way God intended. Oh, there's one person. Hey, get out of here, you! There's supposed to be no one in this stream. Get out of here! You know who you are. You ain't welcome around these parts. If I'm not streaming to no one, I ain't happy. That's save content. That's it, right? Come on, let's go to this one. And then this one. Bingo. Bingo, bango, bongo. We're done! Finally! Set up and sorted. We can actually paint something. That son of a bitch better have left already. Ah, there's two people now! Get out of here! Oh, Malako! Hey, yeah, you just missed me talking nonsense to myself and abusing a stranger. I was telling them to get out of here and then they weren't welcome. I'm come on for some social. I need to talk. I don't know how to talk anymore. I've lost the ability to talk properly. And my life is very normal. There's no weirdness. It's just small talk. Not even small talk. It's just hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye. It's just, it's there. What am I doing? Oh, I need my dongle. I need dongle. Oh, right, here we go. Dongle, God, let's friggin' paint some shizness already. Right, logistics. Sucks ass, man. Ah, good. Now that stranger's gone, Malako, they listen to me. I'm good, man. Usual stuff. I'm good. Oh, my palette. I left my palette in the kitchen. Don't go nowhere, Malako. I need some chit chats. Right, finally, sit down. Hey, Maleko, how's it going, man? My life is pretty beige, buddy. Pretty beige. So I've come onto a live stream because it's the life version. I want to say Schrodinger's cat, but it's not. Oh, sorry, Maleko. Just outright abusing you. I'll do it again, you scumbag. I'll do it again in a heartbeat. Hell, random abuse. Yeah, how's my life? My life is beige, man. It's beige. So I've come on here for some social, and when you do a live stream, anything's possible. So I've just come on here for a little bit of niceness, some chit-chattings. Just, I operate, as I've said before, I'll say it again, I operate on the Demolition Man scale of friendship between guys, which is like the more I insult you, the more fondly I think of you, if that makes sense. It's I don't know why. I don't know if it's an English thing. I don't know if it's a me thing, but typically I will insult you the more I like you. I don't get why. But if you elevate yourself to the lofty heights of being outright liked by me, you might be assigned the precious gift of a nickname. I'm picking up some echo in here. I am. I can hear it. I can hear an echo. It's ever so slight, but it's there. We could talk tools. Have a bunch of hobby tools coming up today and tomorrow regarding friendships. Yeah. Friendships, man. What even is friendship stuff now? I don't know. I mean, like, I've got friends, some ancient friends, and one day they will eventually expire, but for the moment they're my friends. They're in different countries, so I don't get to see them in person often at all, once a year. But, like, trying to make friends, I just say weird shit, Maleko. I'm talking, like, I'll be talking like, oh, yes, I'm an adult, I am a functioning human, I will talk like this, and then I say a joke that I think's really funny, but then they look at me like I just killed a kid. You know, it's like, stop saying weird shit, table. But then again, if I'm saying weird shit, it's because I find weird shit funny. But, it's a minefield, buddy. The world we live in, it feels a little bit like I'm stuck in a terrible dream. It feels a little bit like that. Because you walking past me. Oh, I can insult you some. Oh, was I talk? I got the wrong end of the stick. Did I get the wrong end of the stick, or did Maleko simply not explain himself correctly? You lousy gaslighting son of a bitch. Oh, God. What? Right, let's put something on. Let's put something on to listen to and actually get some painting done. I realised that I ranted a lot last stream and didn't actually do that much painting. So I'm going to come on and put some painting on. I want to put something on in the background, but something that's not very good. 1883 on Netflix. It's a bit shit. So there's my recommendation for you. It's a bit bobbins. It's a bit balls. You should watch it. Buddy, yeah, terrible dream. It's like, it sucks, man. So come on the stream, talk some nonsense, and do you know what's really weird about streaming? Like, that I'm more honest with you guys than I am with people I meet in person. Like, what's that about? Like, I feel like I can be very frank with you guys, because for the most part, like, if I fluff up what I'm saying or I don't get it right, you guys just leave, and that's fine. So it's like kind of like non-consequence chit chats, you know? Do you have to have? No, you're not late. In fact, I've only been going 9 minutes, and you know how these streams go. Mostly at the beginning, it's me fucking about. My life went straight into a wall last year, as they say. Between the dead and the injured, everybody survived. No, I don't know that saying. You know what? I'm gonna just gonna pause 1883. It's dog shit. I'm gonna talk to you guys instead. Your life went straight into a wall. Yeah, man. Like, things shouldn't suck this hard. You know? Like, I really enjoy it, right? I really get a kick when I hear good news from someone, right? You know, that they've succeeded in something, that they've succeeded at something, or they get some really good news. I can get in on that, you know. I can get in on that. I can be invested. I like it when I hear someone succeeding at something, because it's like someone's got to, you know, someone's got to, right? But at the same time, it gets me down when I hear bad news. You know, and it's not that I don't want to hear bad news. I want to listen to people, but it makes me sad because the ratio's out. Like, the ratio's out. I'm hearing people struggling more than I'm hearing people having fun. All the other times I've been 30 minutes an hour late. Well, Javdav, you're definitely winning with being here on time. And here's your reward. Look at these crap models. They had little spindly bendy legs and they had flying bases, and instead I cut it all off and glued them to the base, and now I hate them. I don't like them at all. I think they're awful. I think I need to kit bash a variant of this. At the moment, I'm going to use the Neurotyrant babies. But those guys, I hate them. But hey, you know, mistakes happen, guys, with models. You can't win them all. So I'm going to go ahead and get some Jakari Violet, which is right there. No, Carrion Crimson, Voluminous Pink. Where are we? Jakari Violet. Jakari Violent? I'm not the most organised of people. Basically, this table is the tidiness of this table is indicative of my state of mind. They are silly turds. They are big time silly turds. Malako, it's I don't know about you, buddy, but you know when you're in like a hole and you're really down, you can't talk about being in the hole because you're so in it that when you mention it or try and mention it to someone who doesn't really want to know, which is more common as a guy for me, that you can't talk about it because you're like, it's always on your mind. You have to kind of you have to get through it before you can discuss it. Is that similar to you, or is that just a me thing? I don't know. Yeah, I hate those damn models. I'm going to get some blue tack on my sub count. Hang on, I'm going to cover that up. The sub count and the likes and the donations, I'm going to stick some blue tack over that because I just want to talk without getting fixated on those things, because that's my Achilles heel. In a way, yeah. Yeah, it might just be more a me thing. Right, let me just blue tack over. There we go. So, just the timer's visible now. I don't need to see that because can't help it. It influences my mood, and I don't want to have my mood influenced by such things. So we finally got the right combination of pinks and purples for Gene Stealers. So I've repainted over these guys, and I've been eager to get on with them. That's when you know you're on the right track. When you're like, oh, I can't wait to get back to painting these. I even contemplated painting these when I was off stream. Yeah, let's go to the good news. Sorry, man, I didn't want to dwell on it. But you still haven't answered what the tools are. I'm super curious what you're getting, because there might actually be something that I might need. Although I've taken my new vow of never buying anything for me ever again. That's the new vow, to stop the frivolous spends. No, not over the camera, no. Well, you're not allowed to see it. You're not allowed to watch. No, just the sub count, the donations, and the likes. I'm just going to cover those because it's not about those. It's about getting some social in. I need the social. I didn't expect that a month ago, that I would become dependent for my chit chats. Oh, a hobby knife. Let me. This is the most recent hobby tool that I bought. I bought myself a mini saw. It's a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it's been very effective. Sometimes it's just sawn my fingers instead of the model. So, okay, a nice little... Well, I'd love... I don't know if you're on my Discord. If you are, could you drop a photo when you get it? Because I'd be curious to see if it's... And also, more importantly, if it's any good. Oh, I can't be buying tools, though. Although tools and storing paints and shelves and stuff is the way to go if I'm going to start buying bits. It's not going to be more models. I've got enough models for 2 lifetimes. His hand's not done, but I'm going to just pretend that it is. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, 5 of those. So, so we got some hobby tools coming. That's always nice. What are you currently working on, models-wise? What's your current project? A nice pair of clippers wouldn't go. I would be willing to spend more on clippers for a good pair. The Games Workshop default pair, they're crap, right? And you see these rubber on the handles, they're always sliding off, and I can't help but think it's intentional. These ones, I don't know where I got them, but they're way better. They've got a little spring in them that doesn't just fall off, but you can see there's a little bit naft on the end. That's not a lot, but they're a lot better. The Grave Lords. We were talking about. That's who I was talking to you about, the cavalry, wasn't I? We were trying to figure out what we wanted to do with the cavalry. Well, I say we, I mean we as in you, but you know what I mean. We're talking about the old cavals. They do look fancy. I think shields and swords won the day, if I'm not right, because you can't have lances and shields. I think that's where we got to on that one. All right, you're done. Yeah, €35. Oh, good. So my memory does work. Gryan's Hermitcraft. What is that? Yeah, I think. Lances are amazing, but those shields win it. You know, those shields for me personally, I think are the best thing about those models. Oh, and no helmets. I would have gone helmets, but that's just me. Because I can't paint faces. That's why I wouldn't go faces. But they are vampire-y. SMP. What does it mean? I'm an old hermit, man. I don't get out at all. I don't know what SMP means. Gryan. I assume it's Brian with a G. Gryan. Oh, okay. So you could have had shields and lances. I don't know how you'd hold it. Well, I guess, yeah, knights do that. Right. They're done. Almost threw my brush in my coffee. Yeah, they're nice models, man. They are pretty models. Right, let's straight away go to something difficult. Let's grab out a Terminator and get some edge highlighting done. You're edge highlighted, but not everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to edge highlight some of this guy. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get some... I'm not going to try and... yeah, my I had a thought. Remember I got all those Army Painter cheap paints? I was like, I don't really have a use for them. They're a bit crud. But if there's a white in here, then I could use it as a pigment topper-upper for the Corax. Troll Teeth. That's not quite white, is it? That's not quite. Let's get the Corax in comparison. Yeah, it's more creamy. Sanding sponges. Ooh, I tell you what, milliput sanding and filing stuff would be pretty cool. Now I know Sable is the fanciest of the fancy brushes. I know that Sable brushes are the super fanciest ones. I deliberately don't buy Sable brushes because I think I'll reward my skill with that as and when I do. So none of those are white. Okay, screw you guys. Corax white. Master's brush soap and drums roll. Oh, the finale. It's the finale. Curious now. What is it going to be? Francois, hey buddy, we're just talking modelling supplies. Malako has decided that he is in fact a pretty little princess and deserves spoiling. So he's bought himself some craft supplies, including some fancy Sable brushes. But yeah, Malako, you are a pretty little princess, and you deserve to be spoiled. You deserve it. So yeah, good for you, man. Synthetic brush, where did you go? There you are. Whoa! An airbrush? I know nothing about those things. Malako, don't just disappear on me. Like, let me know how all of these tools work out for you. I'd be super curious. Yeah, I'm super curious as to how they work out. Yeah, delicious. Good job, buddy. It's nice to hear you're spoiling yourself. Yeah, you are a princess. We're all princesses. We all deserve a little spoiling whenever possible. You deserve that treat, Malako. So you enjoy that. You deserve it, buddy.
But airbrush, that is some fancy schmancy. Oh, I'm so happy to be sitting here painting. Dear God, real life is so boring. It's so bad. Although I have some good news. I moved some stuff around in this room, and there might be enough space to set up. I could just carry the phone over and actually try and learn the rules of the game. So there's a bit of space. I'm not a pretty princess at the moment, Malako. I got to op my normal human being game. Oh, that's a juicy edge highlight right there. I don't think the top bit's even finished, but I'm just highlighting. There we go. Ooh. Oh no! Are we talking airbrush, Francois? You got an airbrush and don't like it? I think that airbrushes have. I've seen some fantastic airbrushing stuff, but then I've seen some awful airbrushing stuff. So I guess it's like any other tool. It's very much how you use it and what you're trying to achieve. So it's the airbrush, yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's hit or miss. I've seen some great stuff, some terrible stuff, but then again, I've seen some. I'm not so keen on dry brushing, and I've seen some great dry brushing and some terrible dry brushing. So it's I'm not sure. Jury's out on that one for me. I know I'm edge highlighting this prematurely, but I just wanted to paint. You know, there's some pretty manky bits in there. I should really clean that up with a blade. See in there, that little bit there. You know, I am going to do it. I got a blade right here. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, arguably, this guy's tabletop ready, right? And I'm thinking, if I varnish this, right, and then want to paint on more details later, would it just paint onto the varnish and look terrible, or would it be okay if I wanted to touch up layers later but have it varnished? Because frankly, I feel like this Terminator's good to go. I mean, I could do the gun, yeah, sure, and it needs a bit of cleaning up, and I could edge highlight it if I want to, but I'm getting to the point now where I kind of just want to use them. So maybe I don't want to even do the highlights. Maybe I should paint the gun, get the gun sorted. Change of plan, guys. Let's go ahead and get this guy shipshape. Leadbelcher, come on. Just where are you, Leadbelcher? I need a bad and black, which I've got. I need a yellow, which is there. Fine. I need my gold, which is there. I need to move this coffee and find a Leadbelcher. Leadbelcher? Too much to ask? Grey Seer, Runefang Steel, I'll need you. Leadbelcher. Oh! Ah, Grey Seer, son of a bitch. Just a Leadbelcher, guys. Just a Leadbelcher. Yeah, oh, what's this silver? Stormhost Silver. Why does that look so much like Runefang Steel? Oh no, it's actually brighter. Ooh, a really bright silver. Interesting. That's null oil right there. Bingo. Got you. Good. Leadbelcher. Ah, who have you got to make out around here to find some Leadbelcher? Yeah, there we go. No one, it seems. Yeah, takes a while to clean and takes time to set up. That's two gripes I have with it as well, actually. Right, let's crack out. So I think I'm going to do the bits and bobs. There's an errand. There we go. So I say we just, oh yeah, you know what, let's start just getting details sorted out. So this is going to be These rounds are going to be silver. Why not? Not even overly concerned about mucking this up actually, because it's going to be black surrounding. This bit I should be a little bit more tentative with. But again, as long as it doesn't go on the white itself, it's fine. I think I'm doing Storm Bolters today, guys. I think that's where we're going to be going whilst we're waiting for those Steelers to dry. Well, I say Steelers, but I think they're abhorrence. I think airbrush and that cavalry is going to go together brilliantly, I reckon. I reckon that's going to be delicious. Here's a question as well. I want to have a reason to use my Saturn 9 Terminators in games of 40k. What stats should I give them? I was thinking of giving them Centurion stats, but then I thought maybe if I just make them slightly overzealous Terminator stats. I don't know. That's true, Francois. But I mean, you say about going towards new models. I don't need to buy new models. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I have more than enough models to be cracking on with. So I'm in a bit of a weird position. Like, I haven't even been checking about the release date of the Battle Forces. I've been like, you know what? I'm not going to get one. Like, don't get me wrong. I bloody love the Tyranid one and the Krieg one and the Votan one, but when am I actually going to be able to paint them all? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I haven't even been checking when they come out, and I think I'm not going to even bother to try and screw some money together to get them. I don't know. It sounds weird in my mouth saying that. It sounds strange that I'm talking that way about models. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Centurions and Saturnine both come in squads of 3, so that was my thinking as well. And then I'll just find some way to label them with the weapons that they have, with counters or something. But I think I'm going to use them like Centurions. I also found out from a photo, my friend went to an event, and one of the Saturnine Terminators had a different gun, that the standalone box has different weapon options than the Saturnine box. Now, as I have 3 boxes of the Dreadnought Terminators in their own standalone box, I think I've got a hell of a lot more weapon variations. Yeah, I bought these army painter paints though for 70% off, and at the moment I kind of feel like I've wasted my money on them, which is a bit of a shame. So I need to kind of use them in a way that benefits me, so I like them again. What do you do with your sprues after taking the models away? My sprues, I've got them all saved. I get through about 10 tons of Turkish yogurt a week. So I've got loads of Turkish yogurt tubs. They're these giant tubs. And I put all my sprues snipped up in there because I want to do some sprue goo stuff. I want to cast my Chaos Stronghold, but I have to buy blue stuff as well as I want to say acetone to melt the sprues. But yeah, so it's very much back burner, but I'm saving all mine. Yeah, I think smart people save their sprues. And I think it's because we all want to do sprue goo, but I'll speak for myself. I don't know how exactly, but I feel like I've got a sprue goo cast maker in me. I just haven't been able to sit down and do it or afford it. Why not? The Bastion it's large pieces. It's relatively simple, and any holes from air pockets causing the surface to be a bit weird, I'll paint it Nurgle colours. I'll just say Nurgle, it's rot. Do you not think that's a good idea? So what if sprue goo's not good for big basic bits of stuff? What do you even use it for? I am now confusion. Right, gun 1 done. Just another million Terminators to go. Kind of want to sprue goo my Chaos Bastion, Francois. However, if you give me a valid reason not to, I will listen. That is fine. You know what? I'm going to get some more colours out and just work on them as I go. I'm gonna start doing all the bits. So let's get some Ushanti bone out. Oh, epoxy and silicon. Okay. I don't know how to make two-part molds, but that's part of the excitement, isn't it? The not knowing. That's part of the fun, you know? Personally, I feel that's part of the fun. So I think I'm just going to try and bring these guys up to snuff. This is definitely the wrong brush to be doing this, but if I go into some recesses accidentally, I will go over it with another ink, and I might even go over it with another ink anyway. So, but at the moment, it's more about getting a little bit of coverage going on than getting it exactly right. As long as I don't go on the shoulder pad, I don't much mind. But yeah, it's what it is I haven't been streaming enough, and it's been getting me a bit down. But now that I'm on, I feel great. Like, get a bit of social, get a bit of conversation, practice the old talking, and I feel like it's a little bit more forgiving on here. If I say something a bit weird, which I always do, I always go a bit weird with things, people just leave, and that's fine. I can live with that. There's no real, like, how can I explain it? So with internet friends, they can just disappear at any moment, but at the same time, you get to disappear, and I get to switch you off if I don't feel all right. You know, we don't have to then sit in a room awkwardly. Oh, I don't know where I'm going with that. I feel like there's a theory in there. What I mean is that it cuts both ways. It's nice that you can just disappear from this conversation without any repercussions. Maybe that's what I mean. Sprue glue a bunch of times. It's too thick. It traps lots of bubbles. Weird texture. Shrinks when it dries. Oh, it shrinks when it dries. It requires harsh chemicals and your chance of being happy. That's such a deal breaker on the end. Then, if it's going to ruin any chance I have of being happy, then maybe, you know what? Maybe Sprue glue's not for me. Maybe I could use it as like framework to build something. Ooh, that could work. That looks so pretty. Why would I even need to edge highlight and ink that? Purity seals. That's Ushanti bone. Yeah, Francois, you're right. You're right. That, you know what? You're making a compelling argument. I am inclined to listen to other people when they make compelling arguments. Maybe casting the Sprue glue and the fort is a bad move. I'm inclined to listen to that. Oh. Yeet. This Ushanti bone is a pretty nice colour, frankly. Okay, yeah, not fitting with the other pieces is kind of a bit of an issue when it is essentially modular pieces that I would be wanting to cast so that I could increase the size of my fort. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm sold. I got no reason to doubt you, Francois. I'm convinced. Oh, right, okay. So if that's a common occurrence as well, that you're patching gaps with fresh glue, then that's no good. Right, purity seals. Done. I'm not even going to edge highlight the rest of this guy. I'm not even going to paint that leg. I'm just going to leave it like that. That's done. Bolter still needs doing. Haven't got black on there yet, but that's fine. Now I've got this other Terminator down, so I'm going to do him as well. Man, painting models is just... Ah, man, I can't believe I friggin' accidentally fell into painting and live streaming. I just killed two birds with one stone. I get some model painting done, and I get to talk about the frickin' hobby. Or anything anyone wants to talk to about for that matter. And I get to practice my talkins. Hey, can we just take a moment to make me feel better? Can I hear your embarrassingly cringe, socially awkward moments? Because I don't know about you guys, I've got this voice in my head, and this voice in my head doesn't like me. It's like, hey, do you remember that thing you did 4 years ago? That was really embarrassing, wasn't it? Hey, let's remember that in extreme detail. But then if you ask me what I had for dinner yesterday, I'm not too sure what I had. Does anyone else have that voice Like the voice in your head, but the voice in your head kind of hates you. Hang on, let's read this. Try to do large sections of road with sprue goo, and it would wrap and curing, be thick in some places and super thin in others. Okay. So if I was trying to do the Necromunda floor pieces and walls, that would probably not work out then. Oh dear. Because that was something else. That was a potential on my list. Bugger. Buggers. Buggery butts. Buggers. My floor panels won't sprue goo. They warp. The buggers. The silly buggering sprue goo. So what is the advantage of sprue goo? We've heard its numerous weaknesses. What's the upside of sprue goo? What can it do well? Because it doesn't seem like a whole lot of lots. Oh, did I just paint that sword? I did a little bit. Yeah, I thought so. See, even these guys, I've got to magnet the arms, and I'm not so sure my massive magnets are the way to go. But don't really. Kind of promised I wouldn't buy more bits, but magnets, maybe I could justify that. Oh, there's another skull there, and there's a bit of leg that needs a little bit of clean up there. Can you see that? Can you see that little bit there? I need to scrape that. Yes, sprue goo strengths. What are they? What are sprue goo strengths? There we go. Bases. Oh, Francois, you goddamn genius. I need loads of square bases. But maybe that's not a bad idea. But a good idea if they shrink. Inside fortifications, maybe some drippy Nurgle slime and pus. Okay. Part of me wants to try and make a sprue goo board. Like if it's just warped and lumpy, then so be it. Oh, I just picked up silver. I wasn't even going to do that. I wasn't even going to pick up the silver, but what I have now. Let's just put some of that on the sword. So this skull's done. There's a skull on the breastplate that needs doing. This one here. So this is the standard size synthetic. It's not even the smallest brush, but you can see that I did just fine going around those skull bits, not having any real issues. Yeah, I filled in the nose, but the rest was fine. Oh, so it could be like, okay, yeah, okay, so it could bond and fill gaps pretty well. Yeah, okay, that has some merit. I don't even think this is meant to be this colour, but I'm going to paint it this colour. Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it, Francois? I think you're right on the money. I think just improving it in that respect is the way to go. I think bolstering up the joins is the way to go. I think that's the Sprugu advantage. Oh. Sprugu. Why does that remind me of Weezig? Weezig Sprugu. Not the same. Not the same thing. Table, you friggin' Egypt. Dark! Hey, buddy. Yeah, man, I had to go. I dropped the kids off, and then I had a little meeting with one of the teachers, and then I came straight home and I whacked this on because I needed some freaking social, man. I needed to talk to some people that, have similar interests as me. That's what I needed. I needed that. So here I am, and I've just put back on 1883 on Netflix. It's shite. I recommend it. How you doing, Dark Buddy? How was your blood switcheroo appointment? Was it all right, or was it shite? Well, I shouldn't have asked, should I? Really, stick to the painting. Sorry, bud. Don't mean to bring up things that are potentially shite. We're just doing some Terminators, hanging out. I think I'm very much happy with these Terminators the way they are. I feel like I don't need to edge highlight the whole thing. I feel like I'm just doing the details now, and I think I can live with how they look. I mean, this one's not far along at all. Purity seals. It was okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Oh, dude, can we talk about Arc Raiders a little bit? Can we talk about that game? I have been struggling to tear myself away from that game. I bloody love it. Although it is kind of frustrating. They kind of keep screwing up the bits that I find that I really like. They keep changing them. Two-part silicon for Chaos Bastion, probably around $400 US. They're big pieces, so cheaper resin will work great. Which for maybe 200, 250. Ah, Francois, Francois, man. We're in different worlds. You're talking about $200. I don't have $2 at the moment, man. Like, we're different worlds. I'm sorry, bud. I can't commit that much to the Bastion. Yeah, and if I was at that point, if I had $200, I'd be buying the friggin' Battle Force. I'd be too weak. I would be buying the Battle Force. Yeah, I get you. It depends on the amount of pieces. That's true. Oh, I got loads of Legos. Sculpting clay don't have. Yeah, I think I gotta put it on hold. I gotta put it on hold. I'm gonna stick with painting models, learning to play for now, and then hey, yeah, the ad revenue's gone up. Now we're getting about 40 cents a day. Not too shabby. Thank you guys. That's your watching and your commenting and your liking that's done that. 40 cents a day. So hang on, 40 cents. 40 cents by how many days? Yeah, $400 per mold. Yeah, I mean, if you're spending that much to make the mold, then you're reselling the pieces, right? For sure. That really appeals to me because then I could bring back table trades. I like that idea. I really like that idea because I'm a bit bored in real life. I don't have anything going on. So yeah, it's a bit of a toughie. Do you think you could recast the Bastion and sell sections of it? Do you think that would be a viable business idea? Because I don't know business, but I know that I want more money, so I feel like I have to do business things. Businessman, I'm a businessman. I'm doing business things like businessman can. You know what I mean? I want to do business things, but I suck at business. If we're being honest with each other, I suck at almost everything. And you'd be able to reasonably cast like 40 before you had to consider remaking. 40 pieces? That's not bad. Yeah, I was just thinking, could you resell the recasts? You can sell recasts. Okay, cool. That kind of sounds exciting. So I'm not even worried about going into the recesses too much. I'll try and minimize it, but if it happens, it happens. I can just put a bit of ink on it. Oh, there's a skull on that sword. Is there a skull on this sword? You know what? I am going to paint the skulls on the swords. And you know, if you sold like 50% of a real kit, which is what I do, there's going to be some guys for 10, 20. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if they're modular pieces, I kind of want, because I want to keep the Bastion, So if I was to recast it, I'd want to keep the originals for casting, but then I would want to use some of the recast pieces myself. But I'd also want to sell pieces. You know, I like that idea. That's something to think about. Yeah. And I wouldn't want to sell it for a lot. Like, if it made its money back and then a little piece. Oh, sell the whole kit. Oh, okay. So you think I should cast the whole kit? Whoop. Dark, you still with us? And yeah, sorry, Anne. I was I went on a little trip, and then I got sucked into Arc Raiders, so I haven't been on too much. Um, I've been very much enjoying Arc Raiders, although. So first thing I really enjoyed, right, was taking the Ferro, which is, for those of you that don't know, it's like a little single shot iron sight rifle, but it's got very high armor penetration, so it allows you to punch above your weight, right? So I like going and poking some big scary robot and being like plink, click, click, plink, click, click, and I was loving that. And in the most recent patch, they changed the way the experience works. So I'm getting less experience now for poking these big monsters, which is a bit of a shame because I was really enjoying it. But I've got over that a little bit, so I've just got used to the new one. And then the other thing was I was grinding to level 36, so I could get the max achievement, which in the survival tree allows you to breach, which is essentially break in to these secure containers, right? And I got the achievement last night, and so I was breaking into these things, and the loot coming out of them, I was like, this is a bit crap. Like, I'm getting better stuff from this off of the big monster robots. And it turns out that that's been patched as well. So at the moment, I'm 2 for 2 for things that I'm really enjoying getting nerfed a little bit. So I'm just a little bit slow to the party. I'd like being called Table Man. If we ever meet in person, can you, if we, okay, let's say in the wildest dreams this all works, right, and I see you at some kind of convention, can you come up to me and say, Table Man, you son of a bitch, and then come to give me like a sort of high five arm wrestle slap handshake like they do between Dylan and Arnold in Predator? Could you do that? I'd freaking love that. Table Man, you son of a bitch. I'd be like, then you could be like, what's the matter? What's the matter, Table Man? CIA got you pushing too many pencils? I'll be like, take it easy on yourself. Whoever's name happens to be doing it. 4 towers, 50 walls. Yeah, Francois, it sounds lovely. I feel like this fort could be a little gem for me. Could be. It could allow me to do other nice stuff in the hobby. I feel like it could be. Oh, that's really thick paint there. I feel like that could be. I feel like the fort has some yummy potential for building a big scenery piece. The other one I want to get is the freaking an IKEA table and a firm handshake. I'll take it, Anne. I'll take it. I'll take whatever. If we ever meet in person at a convention thing, because I've been to one convention, I got invited to one already, but they thought I was a Spanish guy, so I was kind of there by mistake. But I got the free food behind the scenes, backstage stuff anyway. But if we ever meet in person, I'll take an IKEA handshake and a hug, and then I'll hand you a Biovore. I'm gonna just carry Biovores around with me. That would be the dream. I'll just carry Biovores around. I'll be like, all right, how's it going? It's a Biovore. That would be that's what I'd like to do. Oh, man. Nothing wrong with dreams, guys. Nothing wrong with dreams. Nothing wrong with dreams. I was going to say something negative then, but I stopped myself. The security breach skill points were very demonstratable, over-tuned, to be fair. Like, yeah, it was overpowered. I just missed the boat. I missed the boat on getting those, but it's okay. It's fine. I guess if I need extra ammo, I can look in them. But it didn't. Considering that was my sole focus for putting in this grind this past week, I wasn't blown away with the loveliness. The new one I like is the Hullbreaker anti-arc weapon, or as I prefer to call it, the Nutbuster. But the Nutbuster is a weapon that only detonates if it hits arc. And it's 30 grand, and I've not got to fire it much because people see it on your back and they immediately kill you because they can sell it for 10 grand immediately or use it. But you put your ammo in your super safe pocket, which I like to think of it as your prison pocket, for those of you who know what that is. So you don't lose the ammo. So I just stock up on the ammo. And when I lose the gun, I save that, and then every day I can buy a new gun. I've got no shortage of cash. I don't mind spending the 30 grand on a new gun. It's just really satisfying. Javdav, it's not a bad game. I think it's gonna fall down sharply when you get too many. When the ratio of sweaty tryhards is too high, and everyone is just shooting you straight away. Because I've lost 100% of my engagements with players. 100% loss. Every time someone's attacked me, I've died. So if that's everyone you encounter, then the game's done. I'll put it down. But at the moment, chasing XP is really, really fun. The Leaper and Rocketeer. Unfortunately, it's the Bastion that I've been farming on the new map of late, because it's close quarters. It's in the loading bay. It can't really get a bead on you. So, but the Leaper and the Rocketeer. Leapers, I'd like to find like a place where I can consistently find a Leaper, because once you're indoors, you can take care of those. And the Rocketeers, which are my favourite because they're the most difficult, and I've only managed to kill one of those in a team. But I think with the Nutbuster rifle, it will be a bit easier. But I love the Nutbuster because it kills one of those Shredder shotgun robots in one hit. And before I was kind of terrified. I had to shoot and run away. These Terminators are beautiful, man. I love them. But yeah, the game's a lot of fun. I've not played any team matches because from what I hear, teams is just dog eat dog. And I suck at PvP. I'm just awful at it. Have you seen the math people have done for encounters? What the math people have done for encounters? No, I'm not even sure what an encounter is. They're just my own. I just wanted to paint them grey. I kind of like Stormtroopers, so they're kind of Stormtroopery, but I kind of like Iron Warriors. So I just painted them. Like my own. I'm not so keen on doing, like, if I show you my Tyranids, like I'm not so keen on typical paint schemes. I like to just find something that I enjoy doing. But in saying that, I would like to make some 1990s colours, Blood Angels, and I want to do some, I want to say late 80s, early 90s Dark Angels that are in black. But black doesn't really work. I struggle with painting black highlights because it all looks the same in my old ass eyes. So, got a little bit of an issue there. Yeah, PC is. So is it not cross-platform? Oh, I thought it was cross-platform. My friend was saying he was on PS5 and he said we could play. He's added me. Does that mean we can't play cross-platform? But yeah, these Terminators are just. I just really like the figures, but I didn't need them to be any particular chapter. If that makes sense. Oh man, guys, this is so nice to be sitting here. Jeez Louise. So nice to be sitting here with you guys. Oh, God. Also, most of the sweats have gone back to Tarkov. Oh. Oh, was it? They've gone back. Yeah, if you want to be super sweating, there are other games for super sweating. What I love is that the robots are no cakewalk. I like that they're really difficult. If anything, I think they could be a little bit more difficult, but that's just me. But I do enjoy trying to outsmart the big scary ones that are unforgiving if they get a bead on you. The artillery walker one, I have so much fun with that one. I'm a big fan of poking the big scary robots. I shot not the Queen. What's the other massive one that has the little robo babies? I shot at that one and it spat gas at me. Yeah, the Bombardier's the artillery one. Yeah, I like that one. I have to get some more of those. But so Bombardier and Rocketeer have got up to 2.5 XP. Okay. But yeah, I think next I'm going to go conditioning. I think because I like the idea of the fly swatter perk. I like the idea of being more melee orientated. And I like the idea of increased melee damage and one hitting certain enemies. I like that. I think I could be invested in that. And I think the yellow tree is luxuries. Like the mobility stuff all sounds really cool, but I don't think it's stronger than survivability and conditioning. And I also like the sped up breach time. I also like breaches being quieter. And I also like getting a little freebie something from breaching stuff. I like all of that. I'm pretty greedy. I'm a little bit of a goblin when it comes to looting. I like carrying loads of stuff. I like running around over encumbered most of the time. Yeah, I'm just a nice little loot bug for anyone who shoots me. They get all the goodies. But yeah, I'm at the stage of where Dark is. My storage is my stash is maxed out and it's constantly full, which is a nice problem to have. Show me one of the trees where you don't need a shed. Yeah, I'm assuming that there's no top end to XP leveling, right? So my theory is that I don't have a set amount of points that I can, in theory, get everything. So the yellows will be my luxuries. Or I might do yellow and green at the same time, I don't know. But I would prefer not to spread them out. Oh, shit, you do? Ah, man, you cap out at 75. Ah, that's dog shit. So 75... 36 and 36 is 72, so you can max up 2. The game just got a lot worse. Why can't you have everything? What's the prestige system? What's the prestige system to get more skill points? What's that? What is it? If I can't get everything, it really... I just need the possibility of getting everything. If you prestiged back-to-back. Expeditions. Oh, yeah. That's when you send off the little tube pod thing. Yeah, I need 2 more cooling fans before I can send that off. I don't want to respec. I just want to... I want to know that I can get everything. So, prestige. I need to look into prestige, which is the expedition. Which means I need to find 3 more cooling fans. How many levels of upgrading is there on the expedition? Because I've got the little tube pod thing, and I'm just about to finish the 2nd level of upgrades, but it doesn't look complete. I think this game's becoming less fun for me. That's what I think. It sounds like another doozy if I can't in theory level up everything. My name is Jeff. Hello. I had to read that name. I couldn't quite make out what it was. My name is Jeff. Oh, it's so funny. Channing Tatum, I always thought he was just a meathead, but he is actually quite a decent guy, it would seem. Quite a funny guy at that. You need to hand over tons of mats, etc., and based on your stash value, when you send off the expedition, you get scaling skill. Oh, okay. So you get that pod working, and then you can send off materials for skill points. That's interesting. I like that because I always come back with a boatload of materials. So I like that. So definitely get in the cooling fans. Well, geez, I know what I'm doing today. Ah, no, you're okay. I'm wrong. Sorry, Dark. Sorry, bud. I'm not a smart guy. Elaborate. Explain to me what I'm missing. Oh, okay. So you send it off once and it costs materials to make. How many levels of upgrades does it have before you set it up, send it off? That's a lot of materials for how many skill points? Because I'm on the second phase of making it, and already it's a lot of material, and it might not be the same materials each time. I'm guessing it might have a randomization element to it. That's what I'm thinking. Skill points you get scales based on the value of your stash in items and shit when you click to send it off. So if I've got a lot of high value stuff in my stash, I will get more skill points when I send my expedition. So it's about the total value of stuff in my stash, right? Do I have that right? So I should be saving high value items. Have I got that right? Let's just wait for an answer on that. Let's see what he says. Yes, and you'll lose all the stash. Wait, it resets my stash and all of my inventory. I lose everything. It takes... And permanent base bank upgrades. What's a base bank upgrade? Is that how big I can upgrade my stash? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what a prestige mechanic means, Dark. That's what. Don't caps lock me. I don't know. That's why I'm asking the questions. If you're looking for someone who knows what things are, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong live stream. Your base stash size before the upgrades. Oh, so it adds to the beginning amount. Okay. Well, I can live with that. So if I make the thing, okay, so you lose everything, sure, but it's a permanent boost to your. So having some, do you lose all your cash? Do you lose all your cash as well? Because if you don't lose cash. Does it reset my crafting benches? Or do they stay upgraded? Getting worried now just how much this resets. I might have to Google it as well. Unless Dark finally does a good job explaining it. Don't take that personal, Dark. I know you're doing a great job. Let's just think about who you're explaining it to, you know? That one. Is there any more purity seals? No, but there's a skull on this hand. Let's not go with the general prestige thing. Let's see what it says. Same here. You lose a long list of stuff, shit, credit stash, invent crafting bench, level, etc. But you get scaling bonuses, skill points, and set amount of bonus stash space. There are articles. Yeah, I should read up on it. But okay, so it kind of resets you. It's kind of like when you get to 100 in Skyrim. and you reset it to 0, but you get to add the points into other stuff. You get the points back, sort of thing, so you can keep leveling, right? That's the same thing. The Skyrim thing is a prestige system as well, correct? Or table man idiot? Yeah, providing you've got the materials to build the pod, though, right? Or do you just keep I don't know. I think I 80% understand where you're coming from. I think I'm almost there with you. I think I get it. I do. So when I'm blowing like that, it's because paint went in that skull eye slit, and I find that if I blow it, sometimes it's not sank in, and it can just clear it out before it goes in. Yeah, there's no limit to how many times I do it. Yeah, apart from the materials to build the tubey thing, of course. But I like the idea of extra skill points, though. If it means I can potentially level up everything, then I'm all on board. Yeah, okay, cool. Yep, I like it. But it doesn't reset my skill tree, does it? And the amount of XP I have to get. I don't have to level up my skill tree again, do I? Doesn't it just go and then give me some points? Or does that reset as well? But I don't know. I'm going to read up about it, Dark. I appreciate the help, man. I'm going to read up about it. So unfortunately, there's a bit of red here from the base, and it's gone right on the eye of the skull. Right there. Of all the places it could have gone, it's gone right there. So if I can just scratch it a little bit. That's enough. Resets your level and skill points to 0. Okay, bonus XP rates is reassuring. Do those bonus XP rates stack with every subsequent prestige? I think I'm sold on the mechanic. I think I like it. I think I'm going to do it. I think it sounds like something that I'd be interested in. Okay, good. So it does stack. I like that idea, to be honest. I think I'm definitely going to activate that. It's a nice way that you can level up everything. Oh, this is definitely going to need a bit of ink. Okay. Yeah, okay. I like the prestige mechanic. Yeah, I was a bit worried then. If I can't level up everything, then what's the point? Because I like my Fallout 3. You know, you can upgrade everything. Well, I mean, like Fallout 3 once the Brotherhood of Steel DLC drops, then you could upgrade everything, all your major stats. I'm talking about. That's what I'm referring to. I think these Terminators, I think I'm going to be alright with them soon. I feel like I want to... I think it's definitely going to be Terminators that I try 40k in with first. I say that, but at this point I'd settle for anything. I could just use proxies. I could use whatever I wanted and they could be whatever I wanted. See you later, Jav Dav. Catch you later, buddy. Maybe next time talk more. I mean, bye. Bye. Have a lovely time. You said, you bitch. Oh, no. I mean, thanks for stopping by, Jav Davs. Yeah. I first of all, thank you, Francois. I appreciate the help. It's the initial investment. I need to get myself. See, when I bought all those big boxes, like I said, I used up all of my table trade funds. So my table trade funds, I don't have any liquid table trade capital, and I haven't. I've just got them sitting there. Like I've lost my liquid capital. It was like I had like $400 that was for buying and selling stuff, but I've used that up. So until then, maybe this isn't the best first move. I feel like this is something like once I get to like, if I've got 1,000 in liquid capital, then I could probably siphon some off to. I say the phrase liquid capital. It's just that's just me trying to sound more businessy, but I don't fully understand. I think liquid capital means lots of cash. Your cash. You're right. It can. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. It can, can't it? You're right. You are absolutely right. Okay, so liquid is cash that you own. Right, okay. So I was using it correct. That's reassuring for once. Yeet. Oh, we're going to say this one. Dapple Daddy's Plebby. Oh, Daddle's Daddy's Plebbies. That name's familiar. Dattle Dappy's Plebby. But you said just call me like Mr. Plebby or something. I think so. Daddle's Dappy Plebbies. What's going on with you? This past weekend, what did I do? I had the kids. My wife went out partying, so I looked after the kids. And then I took the kids out yesterday, visit some local play. Good thing about kids, right, is that you get to hang out in playgrounds again, play parks, and Finland's full of play parks. Every set of every bit of housing has a little park. There's hundreds of them all over the show. But you can hang out in them. Like if you don't have kids and you're hanging out in a play park, children's play park, you know you're in trouble. But with kids, you get to do it again. It's lovely. Yeah. You know what? Finland is nice, man. It's not perfect. People don't have social skills. It's tough to talk to people in Finland. You get lonely, but that's the only negative that I can think of, anyway. Oh, and they're a little bit they're pro Finn, but so not being Finn, you might have a few problems living here. Like you might not necessarily be. You'll never be Finnish in people's eyes. That's fine. And you have a little bit of a harder time of it if you, shall we say, have a darker complexion. You might have some trouble with certainly the older Finns. They're not so friendly in that respect. Dapple's plebby. I don't want to talk about that shizness. No politics for me. I'm not doing politics. I can't think about politics, man. But did Trump get a little sneaky tickles? I'm not surprised. Seems to be the running theme now. Anyone who gets any kind of status or wealth suddenly turns into a little dirty boy. Was it at the... What was it? Harvey Weinstein? Was it at his house? I hear his house... they were pretty keen on doing stuff like that at his house. No, I didn't get it, plebs. My bad. I know that the Epstein files dropped, from what I understand. Oh, that's a bit of a mucky. Yeah, I need a little bit of ink on that one. Plebby, you nail on the head, man. I don't. The world is wonky. There's something wonk. It's really wonk. It doesn't. Something's really wrong with the world. Something is really wonky. Yeah, something's really off. Yeah. Something's not right, you know? Something's not right. really wonky. And I think that one of the things we were talking about the other day is confirmation bias. I think that just makes people more polarized. But we had a really all we talked about, right? All we talked about in last stream was female custodes, and we were chewing over the law and like how they could be viable if we're going to say that they were, and why they could potentially not, and what's the issue with them not being in there. And we had a topic, right? And there was opposing views, but we talked about it, and ultimately at the end we were all like, yeah, good chat, guys, that was interesting. And it was just nice to have a conversation where you take a standpoint you don't necessarily believe to get the conversation ticking along. And we friggin' lost that, the ability to talk without getting angry. I don't know what's going on. Like, talking, like, you know, the art of conversation. Where's it gone? You know, the idea of being civilized and not just being like, me, take, now, mine, no, like you, fight. It's too animalistic. Like, you know, that's what separates us from animals. Civilized society, civil discourse. Hell, helping out your friggin' neighbour, you know, like, oh, where's it gone? What's going on? Something is really wonk. Yeah, it keeps me up at night at times. Like, where's all the people? And the internet? What's going on with the internet? Like, where's the people? Where's the news? It's not internet. It just feels like being shoved ads and swill, and that's in part why I'm doing this, because at least I sure hope you're other humans, you know. It's just, oh, can you hear the frustration in my voice? Something's really off. Something's really wonky. Yeah, something's really wonky. Just civility, just being civil to the other person and not trying to immediately screw them over or get something out of them or use them for something. It's just, oh, I don't know. And I think it's because we're being squeezed. We don't have enough to be comfortable, and then I feel like the civility can drop away a little bit in those moments, I guess. Yeah, I really liked the year 2000. That was a nice time. You know, mobile phones were around and were useful, but they weren't like these all-consuming everything devices. Yeah, it was nice. In 2000s, I was working in a toy shop of all places, in the computer section of a toy shop. All you used to do is play the games. It was pretty fun. Internet is a slop fest, right? And in order to cater to getting the most amount of views possible, thumbnails sort of look the same, channel content kind of looks the same. Not every channel, but certainly a lot of the stuff I'm subjected to on my YouTube. I don't know. I feel like something's not right. I know I mention it a lot, but it's kind of on my mind, and I have a lot of time to ponder. So I figure I'll just keep doing this. Yes, yeah, Slopfest. And that's why I like playing Arc Raiders, right? Because at least in Arc Raiders, people aren't immediately screwing each other over all the time. Like, there is human cooperation. And also, I can play Arc Raiders without having an ad forced on me, you know? At least I get that. And at least on here, there's no ads for me. I don't know how the ads work with you guys. I'd like to think there's no, in the middle of the stream, ad appears. I think it's just ad at the beginning. And that's it, right? I bloody hope so. But yeah, the thing is, guys, the real world is kind of demoralizing. Like, I'll stop this stream. I'll go lift weights. I'll play a couple of rounds of Arc Raiders, and then I'm out in the world again. And it's just, I have to just walk around and just not talk, and it's just, I don't know. It's just like, I know I mention it a lot, but It's just a bit of a puzzle. Right, purity seal done. Skull's done. Is there another purity seal hiding somewhere? But I mean, at what point does the internet become so unrecognizable from what the internet was that we still call it internet? What is it now? Like, I always use the internet to reach out and connect with other people, but now it seems to be a funnel to siphon sludge down me. One has to find one joys where they are and not walk past them. Ooh, Himmelganger. That's quite a phrase. You got fun is where you find it. Fun is where you find it. Agreed. And I feel like in this cupboard that I'm sitting in, talking to you guys on my phone, Discord is where the old internet is. I agree. I feel you on that one. Yeah, that's not a bad assessment. But yeah, like I said, sitting in this cupboard, talking to you guys now, is the closest I am to a social life. So, thanks. Can you hear the sincerity in that? Did you hear that? That's a heartfelt thank you right there. Thanks, guys. I friggin' appreciate you. And ironically, when I end the stream, I can't wait to get back on. So, I mean, I think there's a compliment in there somewhere as well. Right, another little bit of Ushanti Bone. Ushanti Bone is a nice colour. A nice colour indeed. It's nice to make some progress with the Terminators. I'm not even halfway, though, with these Ushantis. Yeah, thanks, Maleko. I talked to my friend like 10 years ago and we agreed attention is going to be the new currency. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's whatever. And like, okay, so, right. What it is the internet is like the sweets section, the sweets aisle, the chocky aisle in a supermarket, right? So you have all of this choice and like individually, yeah, they taste delicious, but they're not, none of those sweets have your best interest. They are just trying to get you to consume, even at the detriment of your own health. All they want is they want you just to consume their sugary treat. So they don't care how bad it is for you. They just want to make it as delicious as possible and as addictive as possible and get you to chomp it. And that's how I feel the internet is. It's just everything's screaming at you. Shorts, yeah, shorts are a nightmare. Absolute. I tell you what, yeah, I know it's hard because our brains love them, but you got to keep off the nonsense. Got to keep off the nonsense. Just, yeah, it's tough. I mean, I know that it's me doing it, and this might sound like self-promotion, but friggin' pick yourself up a model and sit here and paint and talk nonsense here. Like, at least this is something, you know? Or Discord, get on Discord and just chat with people. There we go, do that as well. But, oh yeah, it's just bonker stonks. And what's really demoralizing, what's getting to me is we're not going back. You know, 2000s, they're not coming back. It's not coming back. It's going to continue on this path. Things are going to get worse. It's going to get worse, you know? I think we're going to be even more separate. I think we're going to be friggin', everyone's going to be at home watching shorts on the face screen of their humanoid humping robots. You know, they'll just be there scrolling shorts and humping their robots, not going out. Everything will be delivered. You'll eat your friggin' mush slop chocky surprise and be grateful. And your streaming service will be a monthly paid oxygen service. You know, that's all. We're not. You're not. It's gonna be. Yeah, that's what I think. Scrolling through shorts whilst humping your robot. That's what it's gonna be. And then you'll eat your slop and you'll love it. Eat your filthy slop. You know, it's just awful. Like there's a lot of people watching the robotics community. Like, when can I make the sexy on it? You know, that's what they're waiting for. Getting nagged. I feel a little bit nagged in my entertainment with the whole woke thing. It's like I I want my entertainment to entertain me. I want it to transport me away from the real world, which is a bit poo. I don't want your agenda to be funneled into my entertainment. Then it ceases to be entertainment on my part. So I won't engage. You know, like if there was some ethnically diverse woke agenda in Arc Raiders, I wouldn't be playing it. You know, I'd be playing Concord. You know, if that's even still going. The only value I crave is open discourse with strangers again. To be able to talk about a subject. To be able to not feel like I'm going to get screwed over interacting with someone. I don't know. I haven't got the answers for you guys. I got no solutions. I just think it's going to get worse. I think it's going to get worse. That's all I think. I think we're on this slop train together. Yeah. And I bet you like friggin' 2050 we have the almost fully cyborg Mr. Beast being like, I got 100 people to have sex with 500 sex robots. Guess which ones killed their lovers? I'm Mr. Beast, Robot Man. Give me the buddies. That's what I reckon. Yeah. We executed 10 prisoners, and if one of them found the green-coloured straw, we spared their lives. Who will it be? Hi, I'm Adrienne from Arkansas. I sure hope I don't get executed today. Yeah, I got 10 super followers on Intimatrons. You know, it's, oh god. Yeah. I'm semi-mechanical Mr. Beast. We're gonna flip a coin, and whoever gets tails, we're gonna shoot them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh yeah, I'm Thomas. I just got tails. I'm gonna like and subscribe, and now Mr. Beast is gonna done gun shoot me in the face. That's an interesting point. Yeah, releasing criminals. It would seem a little bit that at the moment I get the impression a little bit that crime pays. And crime pays quite well. The one that got me in the States was I think they're rolling it back now, but where you could steal like $999 from a store and the police won't come out. They wouldn't come out to it. So you could go in, and if you had big, scary burglar balls, you could just go and load up on a load of stuff. And I just felt like, hang on, crime pays, doesn't it? Just think of what you could do with $900 worth of stuff. Think about what you could get. I could get myself a new PS5. Like, yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? The $1,000 thing. Yeah, seems that crime pays. Yeah. Okay, is there another purity seal on there? I don't think there is. I don't think so. What's really nice about these streams is that I don't really make a terribly big plan. Like, the idea was to continue with these. I got the inks on. And then got distracted by Terminators in the process. But I like that I've got a little pile of Terminators just down here. Look, you can see the progress there. And a little pile over there of ones to do. And I just like that they're coming along. I feel like the forever touch-up would be the way to go. Like, they're just like in a constant state of being touched up as and when I feel like it. Because I feel like they're game ready at this point. To buy vote mostly, not they care about poor or not. People wouldn't do it if there wasn't a benefit. True. So one big thing is that is better now, or the skill in a bottle paints. Or the skill in a bottle paints. Do you mean like contrast paints make it a lot easier to paint? I feel like matching the colours and getting the colours right is still a bit of a pain with contrast paints. And I feel I've got a friend and he's got a knack for painting in contrast paints. He always uses them, nothing else. And he just seems to nail the colour schemes of his models. He's really tuned in on that front. He's got a Grand Cathay Army that just looked delicious. Exactly. People wouldn't do it if there wasn't a benefit. Yeah, you're right. There's no... What's the saying? There's no such thing as a selfless act. Like, everyone gets something out of it. Even like if you volunteer your time, like you get something out of it because you feel good for helping people. There's one big thing that is better now: skill bottle paints. In general, there is so much more options for paints. You can get your goal many other ways. Agreed. Thank you, Himmel, for the positivity. It's true. Paints are a lot better now. I agree. I think that's a nice way to look at it. Something that catches my eye is the Army Painter painting pens, if that makes sense. I don't know what their exact name is, but it's like a little painting pen, which seems quite nice. I'm sure that would be useful for something. Like if you wanted to block out your model a little neater than with a brush initially, or you just wanted to paint in contrast, you could use the pens. I think that'd be pretty cool. No. Oh, yeah, there's going to be some ink right there. Definitely some ink on that one. Oh, I fluffed it again. Is there a little bit too much moisture on this? I think so. Let's just... I will go over that with an ink. I'm definitely going to do these with a brown ink, I think, just to bring them away from the white and the grey inks a little bit. What else is good nowadays? I like delivery robots. I like drones, even though I've never owned one. I like the idea of flying drones around where you can put a camera on and you're like looking through its eyes, so you can feel like you're flying. I like that. What else do I like? My former occupation, there were many occasions of selfless acts all through boot camp in MCRD San Diego. We're reminded of Marines jumping on grenades. Yes, I know, extreme example, but still. Yeah, okay, yeah. Jumping on a grenade, that actually could very well be a selfless act. You sacrificing your own existence to save your buddies. I think we got one. Guys. I think the no selfless act. I think we can just chalk that one up as dog shit. Jumping on a grenade. That's selfless. Could you... Yeah. I can't think of anything more selfless than saving someone else and expiring yourself. Yeah, you got a point, Himmel. That's a good... I know it's an extreme example, I get that, but it bloody well counts. That's one. And just think, without the conversation, without the civility, the discourse, the chit-chat, we wouldn't have got to that point where I could correct my theory on no selfless act. And I would have got to the point of having my ears opened a little bit and be like, you know what? There is. Jumping on a grenade. Yeah. See, this is what I come on here for, right? To just talk to people I don't know, never met, but have a point of view on topics that I'm talking about, and as a result, it's enriching. You know, like I learn something because I don't know everything. So it's nice to listen to other people's point of view on things. Like, just take this stream alone. Think how much Francois told us about molds. Huh? And all that stemmed from was Malako talking about his new crafting tools. None of it would happen. Rescuing an animal and not posting about it. Yes. Yeah, there's something. Yeah. Not doing something nice. That's it, isn't it? Doing something nice, but not expecting anything in return. That's how you know that's a decent person. Yeah. doing something nice, but without thinking about the reward. And do you know how that manifests for me? I don't make a song and dance about it, although ironically I'm going to mention it, is holding doors open for people. People don't do it here in Finland, or at least they rarely do it, but I like doing it. Oh wait, no, that's not selfless. Hang on, did I just compare opening a door to jumping on a grenade? What? You just jumped on a grenade? Well, that's way worse than mine. I hold doors open. I never said I was smart. I never said I was smart. I know that's no excuse, but yeah, I think I just compared jumping on a live grenade to holding open a door. What? Your friend jumped on a grenade? That's oh man, that's tickled. I would tickle myself. Whoa! Oh my, you're saying naughty words in Finnish, eh? Yeah, that is. But the perkele, I like that word. Finnish people they've really mastered saying angry words in their language. They've really got it. Himmel, allow me to educate you. Would you like a new Finnish word? It's paska. Paska is a Finnish naughty word. There you go. You're welcome. You can have that. You are welcome. 2 doors over. Oh, you Sweden? No, that's 1 door over. Norway or Denmark? Maybe. I'm getting the impression. But you said about San Diego military. I thought you were American. Hang on. Russia? Kazakhstan? Ah. You're welcome. It feels like we're in school and I'm the kid teaching the naughty words. Hey, I got a naughty word for you. When you say 2 doors over, where are you? I'm curious now. Norway. Ah, dude, I hear great things about Norway. Their massive slush fund, how they manage their oil industry. And am I right in that you've just discovered, is this a big thing in Norway? Is it true that you found a crap ton of phosphate and that's going to make you richer still? Is that right? You just recently found a massive stockpile of phosphate in your country? And yes, I was in the USMC and I bamboozled a woman to marry me. Well, I think America and Norway, I think that's a incredibly great combination, you know, of the world stage of what a couple could be. I think that's amazing. Yeah, Norway is I hear some fantastic things about Norway. My wife's Finnish, so I think we share a border. In fact, me and you could actually meet in the place up in the far north, where Norway, Sweden, and Finland all share a bit of border. Yeah, Norway American, and also military as well. You get a lot of perks from military service. One of my few real life friends, is in the American military, or at least just came out of it. And he gets lots of perks. I like veteran license plates, and you always get treated nicer by police as a result. I think that's lovely. But yeah, I'm zero Finnish. We're English Finnish, so the Finnish is definitely the stronger one. The UK's gone down a hole, unfortunately, with you being able to be put in prison for saying naughty words. Yeah, you can get prison time for naughty words now. So don't say naughty words. One person got arrested for saying he loves bacon. He said, "I love bacon." He said, "You're under arrest, mate." He's like, "What for?" He said, "Inciting racial hatred." I was like, "What? He just likes bacon. Leave him alone." Yeah, Finnish people, man, don't here. Lesson to the wise here: don't go to war with Finland. You don't. They're too matter of fact. They will just kill you dead. Their rationale being, we are at war. We kill you now. And remember, like in the Winter War, Russia declared on Finland. No one came to Finland's help, and they managed to grind. They managed to keep their independence. They are lethal buddies. They come to your house. Yeah, if they see you post online, even not in the UK, they will. There's a possibility they might still come try and get you. Oh, we're totally living nearby. I'm happy that winter's arriving. Do you mind, if it's not too personal, do you mind if I ask you where in Norway you are so I could give it a little googlies? I've never been to Norway, but I keep hearing fantastic things about it. But yeah, I'm a bit sad about the UK. I went back last weekend, actually. No, weekend before last, I took a trip. Hadn't been there in like 12 years. Everything's worse. Nothing seems to work right. It's just greedy guts, people just stripping what they can out of stuff. But the UK is not a nice place. It's not a nice place. Like, thank God I ended up in Finland. I don't know what would have happened. England is just not nice. Not nice. Don't recommend it. It makes me sad because it's my home. Yeah. Really sad, actually. Yeah, I deliberately didn't travel through London on my trip 2 weekends ago. I travelled round London on the M25 specifically to not want to go through London. Yeah, it's... yeah, all my family's getting out. Everyone's getting out. No one wants to be there. Anyone who can get out is, basically, from everyone I know who did or didn't live in the London area. But it feels a little bit that's what they want. I say they. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to that kind of thing, but things have got worse. Two hours drive from Oslo. Hey! Well, I'm Helsinki. Can I just say, I assume Norway's air and water is as fresh as Finland's. Like, this place is fresh as anything. Like, the water quality, soft water out the tap. Can you believe that? Soft water out of the tap. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, also the air quality, fresh as a daisy. Soon the snow will be here, thank God. We can get rid of this horrible autumn rain, which is pretty much done. Right, let's just check that. This. Okay, one more skull. One more skull. Beautiful. Right, let's peel off the blue tack and see where we're at. Dub, dub, dub. Hey! 6 people, 5 likes. I can live with that. That's great. Thanks, guys. Unfortunately, I have to go. I've got to go into the normal world. Yeah, so I've got to go do some deadlifts and then play some Ark Raiders and then do the dad stuff again. So yeah, wish me luck. I've got to go out into the real world, the real world that I don't gel with it, guys. It's wish me luck. I'm going to be on tomorrow for a stream. I need to get back on here. I want to chat with you guys. So just know that if the stream's on, come say hi, because it's a major win in my books if I manage to get the stuff sorted out and turned on. Yeah, appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll make some more progress and talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. We can just figure something out. We can have a chit chat. Oh, thanks, guys. Right. Okay, I gotta go brave the real world. I'll see you later. Take care, guys. Thanks again.